Hey fam, it's Layla, and first of all, I want to apologize for not posting a video in a really long time, but school's been pretty crazy, and I just haven't found the chance to make a YouTube video. I promise I'll be more consistent with the way that I post videos, but anyway, on to today's video. Today I'll be doing the 10-10 on students and teachers. Now, I hope that you guys can relate to this, and that when you're watching this, you're like, oh man, I have that one teacher that's like that, or I know some kid that's like that. So, let's get started. Ding, ding, ding. The first type of student that I want to talk about are the slow walkers. And we all know who these are when you're in the hallway and you're trying to get somewhere, or when you're just trying to walk at a normal pace and there's those people that, like, stop in the middle of the hallway, or they're walking like super slow. You're like, dude, this is wrong. So, number 2. We have the kids that always are like super eager to like pack up and get out of class like 5 minutes before the bell rings, and then they're like already packing up their stuff, and like if they can, they're like standing by the door because for some reason they have to be first to leave. Like, we all know those kids since like elementary school. There's always been kids like that. They just want to be first out the door. So then we have the geniuses, the ones that like they're so smart that like you're almost afraid to talk to them because you're like, man, I know if I ask them this question, they're probably gonna look at me and be like, God, you are so stupid. Like, how did you not know that? You know, the ones that always have like their like hands up first, and like it's something they never study, and they always like 110% on tests, and you're just like, can I beat you? Yeah. Then number 3, number 3, this super sporty kids, like the ones like in PE, they like know how to do everything, like no matter what the sport is, like they are in the front of the mile beating everybody, and then at the end when you're like huffing and puffing, you're like, yeah man, I did a good job my 7-minute mile, and then they're like come up with like barely in a sweat and just like wipe the sweat off their brow, and they're like, hey guys, I just finished in like 4 minutes, so what's up? Then we have the kids that think that they're super cool and they're not. When you try to talk to them, they're like, oh bro, you have like no chill, you need to like calm down, man. They try to act like they're all like super cool and everything, and then you're just like, nobody even knows who you are, like you're just annoying. Then number 5, we have the kids that are like super quiet, like the one who you're like, wait, should I talk to them because they're not really talking about anything. Then like you actually talk to them and they're like super cool, and you're just like, wow, you should try not being so quiet, because like, man, you're cool. You're in contrast to the quiet ones, we have the super duper loud ones, which they're just loud. Like, I have no other way to describe them except for being loud. Then I'm pretty sure this is number 6. This countdown is so way off, so if I did do like less than 10 or more than 10, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna go with number 6. We have the like kids that are still like really young at heart. Like, most of us act older than we are, but like these people, they're like super like down to earth, and they're like, yeah man, I'm still a kid. And I think those people are really cool, you know? Then we have the nerds. Listen, my definition of nerd is not like the stereotypical kind of nerd, but I don't really know what else to call this. Because so before you're like, God, Layla, stop using stereotypical terms to describe people, just listen, because I'm not trying to be mean. People are always my favorite people because you can always tell that they really love what they're talking about, and it's like, man, like, you're so passionate about what we're talking about right now. And like, that's the same thing when it comes to like bands. So excited that I'm choking. Excuse me. Anyway, number 7, the bullies. Dun dun dun! Kids are just mean for no reason, and they have so much negative energy, and they're just like, bullying is when you are repetitively putting people down every day, over and over again, to the point where people don't feel safe to come to school anymore. And that is what a bully is, and those people should be punished immediately and be thrown to a dungeon and be chained up and be eaten by a fire-breathing dragon, because that is just horrible. Like, you should never bully people ever in the history of ever. Hi everybody, this is a public service announcement from Harry Styles. You should not bully your peers and your classmates. It's rude, mate. Number 8, we have what I call the fake fans. Let me tell you about this. A fake fan is, for example, like when I go up to a girl and ask her if she likes Nirvana because she's wearing a Nirvana shirt, and she asks me what I'm talking about, and then she tells me that she thought that Nirvana was a shirt brand. I love Caleb Hood. Like, he's my favorite. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of crowd that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this video is probably gonna be longer than I wanted it to, but now I have to go on to the 10 types of teachers. So let's see if I can fit this in a couple minutes. Okay. Number 1, the complainer teachers. When teachers are like, oh my god, you guys don't understand everything that I have to go through because I have to like grade papers and listen, y'all. Here's a tip for teachers. If you don't want to sit down and spend your weekend and your break grading thousands and thousands and thousands of essays, assign less. Like, I understand you have to give us homework, but like, don't be like, okay, children, tomorrow you have to write a complete 5-paragraph essay for me and then turn in 5 chapters of notes and turn in 70 note cards. Don't you dare sit in front of that classroom of yours and tell me that you have so much to grade, because that is your fault, sir. That is not mine. Number 2, we have the teachers that grade like I don't even know. They grade like Satan or something. Like, listen, okay? Where it's like you turn in this long essay that you worked all night on, and you're like, man, this is gonna give me an A, and they give you like an F on it, and you're like, why? Number 3, we have the teachers that just lecture all day long. Now, fam, listen, do I look like I'm in college? I'm not, because I'm 14 years old, I'm a freshman at high school, so you cannot sit in front of that classroom and lecture me on how chromosomes and molecules split and expect me not to fall asleep in your class, because that is boring. I want you to draw on the board, or like show me a video, or like dress up as a chromosome and split yourself, like something. Show me! Show me! Okay, number 5. We have teachers that say that Belle doesn't dismiss you. I do. You don't know me. You know my name, but not my story. And sorry guys, know that I have to go all the way to the other side of campus, and I only have 5 minutes, and you're sitting here for 2 minutes telling me about my homework that you should have told me before. Like, don't do that. It's not right. Number 5, the teachers that don't stick to, stick to your due date, man. Like, I don't want to have to be constantly concerned whether or not you're going to have, like, something due, like, a day before it was due, or a day after, or, like, a week after, or a month after, or a year after. Like, I don't want to be 70 thinking, man, he still hasn't told me when these notes are due. Like, it's not cool. Like, just tell me a date and stick with it. Like, don't flake on me. We have the super sarcastic teachers. I live with a bunch of sarcastic people, so sarcasm is something that it's like my second nature, you know? It's like, Layla, sarcasm. How those teachers are super sarcastic, where they're like, you know, like with that one kid in your class ask a question and they're like, what are we gonna do today? And then the teacher's like, you know, if you actually listen to what I was gonna say, you know, listening pays off sometimes. And it's like, I just sit there and I just laugh so hard. Number 7, we have the super hands-on teachers. The ones that are super like, okay kids, today we're gonna get down and dirty today. So we're in some Spanish. We're gonna go jump the border to Mexico and eat some tortillas and then come back somehow at the end of school. Teachers that like always doing projects or something, they always want you to like, I don't know, like always involving the class. Like, the teachers that understand. The understanding teachers, the ones that are like, you know, I understand what you guys go through, that you guys have a million other classes. I'm not gonna assign you to do notes on the entire textbook today because I understand. I think that every teacher should do like a shadowing of students so they could see how much they're doing, and I love it when the lighting changes because it's getting dark super early. I love that. I just love it. In this video before it gets too dark, I'm just gonna go on number 9. I don't even know if I'm on number 9, but we have the lazy teachers that don't want to do anything and they hate school, and these are good for lazy students as well, but like, they kind of annoy me because like I came to your class to learn and you're not even teaching me anything. But then number 10, finally, the kind of teachers that I can't stand the most are the grumpy teachers. Like, the ones kids, then why are you a teacher? You know what I'm saying? Like, get out if you're. But this video is so long, so I'm just gonna stop now because I just never stop talking. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will be doing another video hopefully next week because I feel really bad for not posting videos as consistently as I'd like. So, yeah, I love you guys. I'm so sorry for the lack of videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you guys made you laugh. And I'm having grammatical errors today, and I can't. I love you guys.